Jersey Crypto here. Peep the hair. Trying out a new style. I think it suits me. I finally have something to say about the crypto market. I know it's been a while. I mean, honestly, a little bit of excitement just hit me. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, just to let you know, I talk about my feelings in the market. I've been active in cryptocurrency for 4 years now. 5 years, since 2017. Really 2016 is when I actually put money into the market. I failed until 2017 at really paying any real attention to it. And then, I have the same story as pretty much most people from the 2017-2018 bull market, which was a way shorter bull run than what we had this time. And now that it's been 2 years, because really the bull market started back in 2019, as far as the prices go, from their new all-time lows after the last bull market. We're in a stage where there's been a dip really since March of last year. Bitcoin had a new peak after that, but that price was so the additional the 68 to 69,000 Bitcoin, that there wasn't that enough of a difference. I feel like just call it a double peak. You know what I mean? And then the market's been going down since then. Certain coins have spiked while the market was going down, which got a lot of people to basically not recognize that, really if you are to move money around and not just buy, because there's multiple approaches to the market, and knowing what you're able to do is the most important thing. Because for me personally, just to describe my approach on the market itself, is if I'm doing any type of day trading, which I do periodically, just to say you put in $500 into the market, you turn that into $1,500, and then you dump that into whatever bags that you're trying to build up. That's what I consider as a day trader for me. And that's not happening all the time. I have a job. I have a lot of stuff going on. But when I do that, it allows me to kind of either humble myself, because it doesn't necessarily always work out. I'm pretty stubborn. So, and if I think something's going to happen, obviously during a bull run, it's way easier to have it work out, because all it takes is a little bit of patience. But during a bear market, you can lose your money pretty quickly trying to bounce it back and forth to catch spikes, because ultimately the trend is downwards. So you have to really pick and choose when you're capable of even doing moves like that. And I myself, along with I think anyone else that isn't knee deep in the market at all times, basically most of my day trading is done during an upwards trend, which is called a bull cycle. I have made trades recently. My trades on a downtrend have more so been, something dips down. What I'll do is I'll take one of my other coins that haven't dipped yet, and I'll put those into that coin, let those dip, and then I'll bounce back and forth there, and basically I call it cushioning the fall. All right, that's an approach that not many people talk about, and it's something simple that you can practice. And this is not financial advice at all whatsoever. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm talking about my own personal experiences while I film my face for YouTube. But again, all of this is relative to you as far as being interesting if you are observing the market and have money in the market, or just observing the market and understanding what people in the market are doing or are capable of doing. So in the market right now, what I would imagine that everyone wants is for prices to stabilize, and that's the most important thing. Those big, like the last real big rush downward, like stuff is really cheap right now. I'd like to know that it's not going to keep going down at this point before I start putting money in, and the prices are cheap enough that if I feel like we are committed to an uptrend, I would start putting money in as soon as possible once I feel that way. And if I'm feeling like crazy, I might do it a little bit in advance if I have some foresight. And I'm getting a little jumbled here because I'm actually planning for myself, which normally I don't speak very clear to myself while I make plans, but that's where we're at. So that's my thought process. Now, right now, it doesn't matter what bullish news, so don't look for, don't buy in because of bullish news right now. Focus on price. Hopefully we've met our bottom with this past dip down. Things have been up since then, 20%, and kind of leveling out in the middle of where that last dip was. Now, if we can keep these, and actually a really, really good chart, even if you're not invested in it, to pay attention to, because it's a very laid out, it has a perfect pattern to it, is Algorand. So if you look at the Algorand chart and you zoom out, and this is whether you are interested in Algorand or not, you can see a perfect 3 legs up, 3 legs down pattern, and we are getting to the end of the second one, and then hopefully completing that and starting the third overall cycle to that pattern. So it's hard to describe. I mean, honestly, I think I described it pretty well. So if you go onto think of what I just said, go to the Algorand chart and then look at that, and that's been pretty much a great description of what we have currently experienced in this bull market. It's one of the clearest, because what we get in cryptocurrency is major volatility. And during the most volatile moments, during real high spikes and real low dips, there's a lot of noise and unclarity and where's it going back to. And when that happens more often than not, it doesn't matter what a chart looks like, even though it's going to look terrible, it's hard to keep your emotions stable enough in order to know what is going on. So if you want to be of clear mind and see and look at a coin that perfectly describes what's occurring in cryptocurrency right now, because they have real world adoption, and they're also in the crypto market, they're offering all of the latest services that blockchain has to offer as far as to the people investing in it. And just look at their chart. At the end of the day, that's all I'm trying to say. So, Jersey Crypto here. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Homework for you. Go look at the Algorand chart. Literally just for observation purposes only. And you will see a perfect pattern since 2019. And we are completing the second cycle right now. And we are getting into the third cycle, which will then either move on to a different pattern, or there will be a huge crash, and then the 3 cycles will start over again. That's my opinion of what may occur, but I think it's a pretty good one. So I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get back to those crypto gains, baby.